to another Formula 1 Manager 23 video. Here we are in Miami. I accidentally went into the race weekend before I did my intro. I am so very sorry, but as you can see, I have decided to replace Sophia Flourish with Joyce Walker. And no, I did not switch it because I had to get another one, another reserve driver who is, I think her first name was Gabriella Longo. She was like very young, very low overall, and I was, I think you can't switch. Yeah, see, so yeah. Anyway, Joyce Walker is the new racer. The reserve was very, very, very cheap. I did not go into debt. Made sure of it. So we will see how well our 77 overall Joyce Walker will do over the 73 overall or 74 overall, whatever she was, Sophia Flourish. This might have been a mistake since they're not that far apart from each other, but time will tell. If I'm not mistaken, Joyce Walker was leveling up way faster anyway, so hopefully with actual full weekends and full qualifying and full races, she will level up even faster. So the, what do you call it? The challenge of getting Sophia Flourish to a Drivers' Championship contender has changed to having a female win the Drivers' Championship before Manager 24 comes out. So hopefully Joyce will help us with that. Time will tell. Time will tell. Anyway, I will see you guys in qualifying to see how well this new driver will do for us. And here comes Joyce Walker for her final lap here. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like she's going to improve. No, she's not going to improve. Max Verstappen we left in to save tires because I feel like he is just going to get it. And as people come across the line, Verstappen falls down to P3, but will make Q2. To start out Q3 though, Max Verstappen coming across the line to set the time to beat. Someone's already beating it through Sector 1 it looks like though, and that time to beat will be at 128.1. Here we are to come across the line for the last time. 2 green sectors so far, coming across the line. He will improve his time, but not his position. Looking like it's going to be a P2 start for Verstappen at the moment as we go to this full screen. Piastri. No, it wasn't Piastri. Bottas and Ocon. 1-2 McLaren right now, moving Verstappen down to P3. Here comes Charles Leclerc, who's going to go P2, moving Verstappen down to P4. George Russell coming across the line. He's going to go P7. Then Yuki Tsunoda, where is he at? He's coming up to the last turn here and into the pit lanes, so P4 for Verstappen.
Here we go with the Miami Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
Alright, starting P4 and P20, Joyce Walker getting her first start here in F1. Time to see what she can do. A lot of stuff we got to look at is her tire wear and all of that fun stuff. We're going to go ahead and fast forward here because it said it was faster than the one stop. Not by a lot, but it was faster as we are already looking to get in front of Charles Leclerc for P3 and behind the McLarens of Bottas and Ocon. What a pass from Verstappen. Coming around, it looked like the outside, but now the inside there on Bottas for P2. We still got it. Hoping to hold on to it. Out of the corner there and up into P2. Looking for Ocon. Oh, beside Ocon. Fighting through this last hairpin looking thing. I'm not sure who's going to have the DRS coming out of it. DRS has been activated. It will be Ocon. So now Verstappen trying to hold on to P1 here on lap 3. And he will have it as he comes up to the line. P1 to start lap 4. Joyce Walker still in DRS range of Verschoor and Zhou Guanyu. Here comes Max Verstappen from P1 into the pit lane. See how far back he drops. It's not an in and out, so he drops back way far. 8 seconds. 7 seconds. Pit stop issues. That's, Here comes Joyce Walker with a 3.3, so she's in and out. But Verstappen, he is not in and out, and he's got some work to do because he has a second stint coming up. Is he going to try to do it without DRS? Oh, there's a red flag. There's a red flag out here. Yuki Tsunoda and a Ferrari. Nope, just Yuki Tsunoda. And he's in the middle of the road. I feel like in real life that wouldn't be a red flag. That would be a safety car, but
To pick up where we left off as the race restarts. And it's lights
this
out.
is a new view that I have never seen before in my life. That's pretty cool. Well, anyway, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Everybody switched tires except for Max Verstappen because I accidentally hit that square button, which means continue. If you play the game, if you don't, now you know. Verstappen moving up to P10 on Kevin Magnussen. We can do that and get away with that. Anyway, so he's still on his medium tires with a stint to go, with about 30 laps to go, and now I am worried that he will not make it to P1. Max Verstappen with the DRS looking for the inside on Albon and Norris. So he just moved up 2 spots here and is now in the top 8 of this race. Coming up here on George Russell in the Ferrari in front of him. Looks like he's now side by side with him, taking the inside here on the last couple of turns up to the line, as he will move up to P7 finally. Nothing going there, side by side, looking for the inside here on turn 1. Can he beat him out for it? He can. He is now up in the P6. Max Verstappen looking at the back end of Bottas. He's right there on him. Is he looking for the outside? He is. So now he'll have the inside. Both of them side by side through that chicane there. DRS for both of them as they both are looking at the back end of Lance Stroll. And is going to be given to Verstappen up into P5. Now looking for P4 as he goes around the outside here on Lance Stroll. But it looks like Lance Stroll is going to beat him out there. But we have another DRS zone down to turn 1. And up into P4 will go Max Verstappen, as he is now about 4 seconds behind P3. And for his final pit stop, we are bringing him in and at P4. And he's already dropping down the order pretty quickly. That's a 2.9, so finally under 3. And there's Walker. Can't remember if it's Joyce Walker or Joyce Waller. I think it's Joyce Walker, who has come out 7 seconds behind Mick Schumacher. Nothing there. But behind Albon, who is in P10. And we are looking for side by side, not even in the DRS. This is where overalls matter. Having a 95 overall Max Verstappen, he's just dominating in this car, whereas Walker, who is a 77, can barely keep up. So, learned my lesson in case I ever restart here on 23 before 24, or whenever 24 comes out and I do a Has career. We have caught up to Bottas. Those soft tires are really helping. So, as much as I thought it was a mistake, it is no longer really looking like a mistake, as now we are looking at the back end of Lance Stroll here on the very, and I mean the very last lap here of this race. We're stuck behind Stroll. Definitely trying to get a podium here. Oh my goodness, can we get in front of Stroll? We can get in front of Stroll, maybe. Stroll looks like he's defending, and Stroll is defending well. So it doesn't look like we're going to get anything better than P3. And that's if we can even get in front of Lance Stroll. No DRS down the backstretch. Up into P3 we go. The podium is ours. Are we setting any kind of fast lap? No, we are not. Verstappen coming across the line for P3 to get her there. And across the line for her first F1 debut here in Miami, P18. I still honestly think she did better than
Wow, what a fantastic
Sophia
performance from the
Flores. Esteban Ocon will win this race. If I'm not mistaken, that will be his first dub. A lot of first-time winners. Um, it's not like the same driver over and over again, or the same couple of drivers over and over again. Esteban Ocon winning this race, Charles Leclerc getting P2, and Max Verstappen will get P3 with the fastest lap. Lance Stroll getting P4, Valtteri Bottas P5, George Russell P6, Carlos Sainz P7, Lando Norris P8, Kevin Magnussen P9, and Pierre Gasly will finish out the top 10. Then you have Alexander Albon, Richard Verschoor, Oscar Piastri, Sergio Perez, Mick Schumacher, Zhou Guanyu, Theo Pourchaire, Joyce Walker, and Yuki Tsunoda, Jack Doohan, who both did not finish. Up next, we look at the drivers. Charles Leclerc moves back up into first place with 64 points. George Russell in second place, moving up to that spot with 52 points. So it's a Ferrari 1-2 here in the driver standings. Sergio Perez dropping 2 spots down with 51 points, tied with Max Verstappen, who moves up 2 spots for P4 with 51 points. So we're very close. We're catching. We're catching, and I love it. Esteban Ocon moving up 5 spots for P5, Lance Stroll dropping down a spot to P6, Yuki Tsunoda dropping 3 spots down to P7, Oscar Piastri dropping down a spot to P8, Valtteri Bottas moves up 3 spots to P9, and Pierre Gasly drops 2 spots down to P10. Lando Norris still P11, Alexander Albon dropping down 3 spots to P12, Kevin Magnussen moving up a spot to P13, Carlos Sainz moving up a spot to P14, Mick Schumacher moving down 2 spots to P15, Zhou Guanyu P16, Richard Verschoor moving up 2 spots to P17, Theo Pourchaire moving down a spot to P18, Jack Doohan moving down a spot to P19, Joyce Walker moving up a spot to P20, and Sophia Flores. That's got to be sad, you know? Imagine driving, what was it? How many races did we do? 5 races. So you drove 4 races, and a rookie comes in and drives 1 and is already better than you. That is absolutely wild. Moving on to the constructors, Ferrari still on top with 116 points. Red Bull in second with 80 points. McLaren moves up 2 spots for P3 with 80 points. Aston Martin moving down to P4 with 75. Williams moving down to P5 with 55. Haas moving up a spot to P6 with 51 points. Alpine dropping down to P7, 45 points. Mercedes in P8 with 42. And then Alfa Romeo and AlphaTauri both with 0. And with that is your Miami Grand Prix. We got a podium with Max Verstappen. I'm not too mad at that. But, you know, I was thinking of something. So let's see. We had George Russell. He won in Bahrain. Sergio Perez won in Jeddah. Pierre Gasly won in Melbourne. Max Verstappen won in Baku. And Esteban Ocon won in Miami. So we have had 5 different races with 5 different winners in each race. Not a single driver has won 2 races in a row. And that's exciting. Honestly, that would be an exciting weekend. Or not a weekend, an exciting year to see different racers win each race. But unfortunately, as exciting as that would be, we really don't want to see that. We want to see that change. We want to see that no confidence change. And I feel like there is quite a bit for us to do for that to happen as we go in and we look at it. And it's lost all confidence. We've had 3 months of no debt, so I'm not exactly sure what needs to be done for that to change, as they are very happy. They were satisfied in Miami. They were happy in Baku. So that's 2 races compared to the first 3 that they were disappointed with. So we're looking better. Our finances, I mean, we're doing really well with the finances as well. And I do know that ATR testing period will start soon. I don't know exactly when the other one ends. Oh, if yeah, no, it started today. So in the second ATR period, we were not able because we didn't have the money to do anything. We're not able to do an actual design with hours. So that was very unfortunate. So what I might just do, since I missed out on one, is do my best to research for next season with the hours and then just design without hours. That is my goal. We've already got one upgrade in. We've got some more coming. Verstappen has already shown that that's all he needed was some upgrades. So we'll see how that works. Up next is Imola, and that's what's up next in real life as well. Um, Honestly, in real life, I'm kind of hoping Lando Norris gets a second win. That's just me, though. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you can't wait for the next video, hit that subscribe button. Um, I enjoy making these videos. I really hope you guys enjoy watching these videos. But whatever you do outside of YouTube, I hope you have fun doing so. And until next time, have fun.